YouTube Lives. Really freaking screwing me up here, bud.
He's gonna screw it up. Chuck's Mangled News.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody on the middle of the country, everybody else in between, okay? How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? And that gives my cat the signal that it's time to go take a nap. Oh, shit. I hope this isn't too loud. No, is it? I don't know. Yeah. Wow, looks like I'm blasting shit out. I wonder if I can... wonder what I can do with this. Properties? No. Cancel? What the hell? USB mic? Do that. What? Cancel? Damn. I forget how to... oh my god. How freaking dumb can you be, man? Okay, let's do this. Can you do it that way? Does that work? Yeah. Okay, so we're doing okay. Oh, here we go. All right, so maybe this... too high, too high, too high. How about that? I don't want to blow your brains out here. Okay, now this looks pretty good. Okay, we'll try that. I won't know until after I play it back. Oh, jeez. Big thing going on last night on Twitter. And before I went to bed, I never realized it would get this big. But, boy, let me see. So anyway, these people were talking about, okay, let's go to, we'll do the whole thing. Okay, this is Twitter news, all right? Kevin Sorbo. He's a Trumpster, anti-masker, anti-vaxxer. Okay? I'm not proud of this, but I just made a scene in public for the first time in my life. I don't believe that. Okay? I walked into Starbucks and they asked me to put a mask on. I yelled, "This is bullshit." I turned around and walked out. I know what you're thinking. My first mistake was walking into Starbucks. Irishry girl says, "Do you get upset that they require you to wear pants, a shirt, and shoes? Cry more, snowflake." And then Christopher Plath, he answered back. Spoiler alert. The Delta variant will also have over 99% survival rate, right? So, it goes on. Irishry girl. "Can't wait to see your tweets in a month asking for prayers because you're being moved to an ICU bed. But just know, God's not answering your prayers. Karma is, and she's a bitch." Okay? So that's that. Now, let's move on. Boy. Okay, Christopher Plath. He says, "Cool, I'll take my chances." So you know me, I jump in there. And I say, what if you're just asymptomatic and give it to someone you love in your family and they fucking die? Excuse my language, this is not a kid show. If you got crumb munchers, rats running around, if it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. If they're too little, put them for a nap or give them Xbox, PlayStation, or put iPad headphones on. Let them listen to music or something like that. Okay, how are you going to feel then? Be macho with something else and quit gambling on your family's health. Get the fucking shot before you kill someone you love. And then I just get assailed. And then this Kyle guy, I'm back and forth with this guy. Except every medical professional ever says that asymptomatic spread is non-existent. And then I clipped an article, "Can asymptomatic patients spread coronavirus?" Yes, they can. Okay? You need to read more instead of watching Fox here. And I sent him the clip. Okay? So then he goes on. You do know what asymptomatic means, right? It means there isn't a large enough viral load to present with system. And if the load is that small, you aren't spreading jack. And then I replied back, read the fucking article. And then Kyle, he takes bits and pieces out of this article, and he goes, LOL, you know? And then I reply, what does it say right above not be as efficient? You said it can't, and this says it can. Pick and choose what you want. You forget the spread of the virus. An asymptomatic person in Trump's Rose Garden news conference got how many sick? 11. I can't convince you. Go get it. I don't care. Okay, then this free thinker, he jumps in. He don't know shit either. He goes, LOL, asymptomatic spread isn't a thing. It never has been for respiratory viruses. Really? I replied back, it is a thing. Happens all the time. And then I sent him the article. Now there's more surprise. LOL, August 2020, asymptomatic spread has never been a driver of respiratory viruses. Guess Fauci was lying last March when he said that. And testing positive on a PCR test doesn't mean much when it's off as much as 90% of the time due to overcycling. What the hell are you talking about? Overcycling. You're an idiot. So what the, just these people, I'm tired of caring about people that don't care about themselves. That's it. I'm done. I don't care. So, then I got all kind of people liking it, and other people just, it's like two factions, you know? It's just like, it's so dumb. So anyway, I tweeted later on, too, this is something else. Most Republicans don't realize that everything these state legislatures do will affect them, too. There isn't any labels on these laws saying for Democrats only. You know? So, that's it for that. Anyway. Oh, boy. What else we got? Home. I like to go home. What's Amy say? 666, Fifth Avenue. Sums up Jared Kushner in a nutshell. Wow, yeah, Yep, Trump Towers or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. Oh, boy. Amy Lynn, here she goes. Right-winger screaming. Fauci lied, people died. And are the same motherfuckers who won't get vaccinated because my body, my choice. And this is America. Oh, these people are so funny. Oh, I'm going to end up with a freaking thing here. So that don't work. Now look at that. I'm plugging it. Oh, I got a phone, a separate phone that I use to do my clock, my schedule, and all this other shit. Now it's coming on. What the fuck is going on with this thing? So, there it stopped. Where? I think it's in an endless reboot. So, anyway, let's keep moving on, folks. I'll have to do something with this. Oh, now it's stuck in an endless. Oh my God, we got all kind of shit going on here, folks. I can't turn it off. Oh. Don't you ever hate this shit? Man, what the hell is going on? It's one of my favorite phones, too, and it's like 90 freaking years old. Look at this. Look how old this damn thing is. It's like an S3 or something like that. Galaxy. Well, it'll boot up again. It'll show me. Oh, now it's decided to go. What the hell? Kiss my ass. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to set it over here because it's just driving me fucking crazy. 83%? What the hell? What happened? Man, it's got a shitload of dirt in it. Oh, well. Yeah, so anyway. Okay. Sorry, radio people. You can't see when I'm ready to cough, and people on YouTube can. So, I don't know. Maybe that would be incentive to go ahead and turn on YouTube. But now what the hell's it doing now? What am I doing here? Oh, now I can't even fucking... Here, let's do this. Oh, Lord. Give me straight... Maybe that button was pushed in. Let me see. Nope. Booting up again. Oh, my God. Something happened to it. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, man. You get all these... here... Facebook does it. Twitter's getting bad. They're starting to put in all kind of advertisements and stuff between people's things. I don't know. Inspirational. Okay. Parker Free retweeted. Inspirational badass Papa John, the Lionhearted. Do what you have to do to enjoy life. Lose weight, become stronger, get a new job, or simply try to smile more. What do you want in your life, and why haven't you started to take it yet? Ask yourself that and answer yourself honestly. Kick ass. Love y'all. Love you all. Oh, yeah. I got to read that to you, too. Jeez. Where's it at? I love that. I retweeted it. It was so funny. So funny. So funny. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, Michael Harriet, okay? This is funny. Okay? Michael Harriet is a pretty funny guy. It finally happened. One of my worst fears came true today, but with faith and courage, I managed to overcome this nightmare scenario. Okay? I was working from home, minding my own business, when my dog came to let me know she needed to go outside. I'm letting him out in the backyard when I get a message on Slack that I'm supposed to be in a meeting, so I leave the back door cracked so he can come back in. Okay, halfway through the meeting, I hear tapping. I figure it's Omar. He's 165 pounds and can open the door with his face. But he's so dumb or polite that even when the door is open, he won't come in unless I explicitly let him in, or maybe he's a vampire. I go upstairs to let him in. But he's already in. The door is still open and a bird is in my goddamn house. Okay. First of all, I don't know about superstition where you're from, but in South Carolina, a bird in the house means a family member is going to die. Maybe it's dreaming about birds or teeth falling out. Anyway, I got to get this bird out of my house before Jesus kills my uncle or something. So I grabbed the Negro pest control device that resides in all black homes, a broom. I try to stop him. I try to shoo him out, and yes, I yell, "Shoo, nigga." That's bird language. But this bird is a gangster. This bird is gangsta as fuck. It turns around and flies at me like it wants to throw hands. So I square up with the bird. He looks me in the eye, and I look him in the eye, and I can tell what he's thinking. It's about to go down. He lands on the kitchen sink, and I have an idea. Usually a real gangster like myself would have just murked the bird, but I decide to catch him. But I don't want to lose an eye. I run to the garage and get some goggles. I come back, and he's still on the sink looking at me like, "Hey, nigga, you ready?" No, it's all right. All right, nigga, you ready? Okay. I grab it. Hey, he's saying that, and he's a black guy, so don't get on me for saying the N-word. Okay. I grab a plastic cup and a paper plate to catch him, knowing he's going to try to get away. Not this gangsta ass bird. He just keeps staring at me like he's too Parrot Shakur. He might have been a robin, so I figured it was probably a capo, but this bird was obviously a blood. I get closer. I've seen the crocodile. He stares in Piro. I finally put the cup over him and slide him on the plate. He's glaring at me, though. He's glaring at me through the cup. Hey, it's Mangled news, folks. Got to deal with it. Okay? He's glaring at me through the cup when Cleo got locked up. I I can tell he's with I can tell he's with the shits, okay? So I take him outside to release him. I throw the cup and plate as far as I can. They separate. The thug Robin escapes and in midair swoops back at me. Now I'm yelling, shoo, in high soprano. I run back in the house. The dog is staring like, what the fuck? And the craziest part is, I locked the door. I put all the locks, the deadbolt, the knob. I may even pop locked. Okay, anyway, I know that bird gang is out there waiting for me, so I can't go in my backyard for the next 2 or 3 years. So if you all hear about me being pecked to death, it was this goon. Okay, and then he shows a picture of the bird. That's Twitter. That's freaking hilarious shit, man. That is so funny. Okay, Katie abolished the death penalty. Replied to him, no judgment. Birds are the devil. I had one fall down the chimney into the fireplace one time, and there is no fear like having a tiny psycho who is prepared to die and take you with him flying around your home. Oh my God. Until we screened out our chimney cap, we had young chimney swifts fall down into our double fireplace. Cats let us know. We banished them, and my husband would gently grab and release our front door. The squirrels required leather gloves and more ingenuity. So shit, yeah. You got to screen up your chimney if you got to keep the squirrels and the birds out. Oh my God. But it's funny as hell, you know? Funny as hell. So what's else in the news? It's just, I'm doing all this shit because it's really not a great news day. Oh boy. Don't this suck? What happened here? Everything got closed. Okay, what the hell? Anyhow, let's see. And we'll just put all this shit back up here. I told you it was a slow day. I'm trying to be entertaining. You know. Okay, here we go. The Hill, 17 hours ago. Unscripted remarks start to haunt President Biden. President Biden has been more freewheeling with his remarks in the last few weeks, leading to slip-ups the White House has had to clean up. The most recent example came Friday when Biden accused Facebook of killing people because of misinformation spread on the social media network about coronavirus. I don't think that was so much of a slip-up. You know, they're doing it by proxy. If they're letting these people do this shit, and that's another thing. I'm not going to care about these people no more. I'm not. I tried this morning and last night, just proves it. You got these freaking airheads that just like, they believe everything, you know? It's like, it just drives you crazy. So anyway. Okay. About Facebook. Okay. It was a striking statement that triggered a furious response from Facebook. And on Monday, it became clear Biden had gone further and been more biting than he intended. Less than 3 days after his initial remarks, the president reversed course, saying Facebook isn't killing people. My hope is that Facebook, instead of taking it personally that somehow I'm saying Facebook is killing people, that they would do something about the misinformation, the outrageous information about the vaccine. That's what I meant. Biden's walkback of his original comments was the second time in recent... See, that's what drives me crazy. Okay? Jeez, where is it at? Oh, my God. Biden's walkback on his original comments was the second time in recent weeks he's been forced to backtrack from public... He's not really... Why do they call it backtracking? Like he's some kind of freaking coward. He's just reiterating what he meant. And people take things so literally nowadays. Everybody knew what he meant. Everybody. I mean, like, you got to be a fucking moron not to know what he meant. And I'm not praying. I bash both sides equally. But I'm just saying, it's so stupid. Okay, it's caused some consternation among people close to the White House and raised memories of past Biden gaffes. All right, so if you want to read this stupid article, it's from The Hill. It's not stupid, but it's from the Hill. Unscripted remarks start to haunt Biden, President Biden. That's July the 20th. I guess yesterday, huh? Yeah, yesterday at 6:30 p.m. Okay, you guys were safe. It was after my show. Ooh. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is scary. 21 hours ago. This was yesterday, too. By Julia Musto, Fox News. Like I said, Fox News, as long as it isn't political, it's fairly good news. I cringe when I say that, but it's the truth. Florida beaches here you go. Florida beaches see nearly 800 tons of dead fish. Sea life wash ashore. So fish and sea life. 800 tons. Okay? The Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg area of Florida has nearly 800 tons of partially smelly problem. Thousands of dead fish and marine life have washed up on beaches in the area, largely due to the red tide caused by toxic algae blooms. Okay? According to the St. Petersburg Mayor Rick Crispin, officials are working to mitigate the issue. About nearly 800 tons now. We're going to ignore the politics from the governor's office and continue to work with other state officials and county officials to get these fish out of the water, he tweeted last week. So they're on the water, they're in the beaches, they're just a freaking mess down there. According to Crispin and other critics, Ron DeSantis has downplayed the severity of the threat, and a spokesperson for the governor suggested Crispin had been deliberately lying about needing state assistance. See, this is what, and they're going to have, the people want DeSantis to run for president in 2024. Are you kidding me? I see, oh yeah, I have friends down the street. They went on their Florida vacation. They're Trumpsters, and they, Pittsburgh pictures. They put pictures, and they got red shirts on, and it's saying Trump DeSantis 2024. Okay, so DeSantis has claimed to be on top of the matter, working with the Florida Department of Environmental Protection to respond. My administration and the FLDEPN News have committed more than $2 million to respond to red tide in Tampa Bay. Cleanup efforts are underway, and at my FWC has enhanced monitoring efforts year over year by 165%. DeSantis tweeted on Sunday, "We will continue to work with local governments to provide assistance and identify ways to mitigate red tide." So if you want to read that, Fox News 21 hours ago, Florida beaches see nearly 800 tons of dead fish and sea life. The Atlantic 23 hours ago, I did this the other day, I think. Okay, but this is an update from this yesterday, 12:40, right after the show. Putting brand new movies on streaming services might seem great for viewers, but in the long run, it's bad for everyone. The release of Black Widow earlier this month was one of the biggest tests of a new Hollywood paradigm that emerged after the coronavirus pandemic began, the simultaneous rollout of a blockbuster in theaters and on streaming services. The latest Marvel movie opened in thousands of cinemas in the U.S. and Canada on the same day it was made available to Disney Plus subscribers for a $30 surge charge. At first, the gambit seemed to work. In its opening weekend, the film made $80 million at the domestic box office and another $60 million in streaming, a seemingly perfect argument for hybridized. How do you like that word? Hey, I got that through, huh? Hybridized approach. Then came last week when Black Widow posted $26.3 million, a 67% drop at the box office and the steepest such decline in the history of Marvel's Cinematic Universe brand. Unlike the week before, Disney didn't tout its online sales numbers, suggesting a similarly sharp fall. The pent-up hype for the first Marvel movie in 2 years meant a strong start, but Black Widow now looks as though it will struggle to beat the domestic total of the first Captain America film from 10 years ago. So if you want to read the rest of that, that's Disney's Black Widow gamble didn't pay off. Oh, boy. Okay. Eat this. Here we go. EatThis.com. 3 days ago. Surgeon General just said 5 words every American should hear. Think of the children, begged the father. How about that shit, huh? COVID-19 infections have risen 70% in the last few weeks as areas of the country are again covered in red. Less than 50% of the country is fully vaccinated, putting us all in danger. With that in mind, Dr. Vivek Murthy, the U.S. Surgeon General, appeared on This Week with host Martha Raddatz this morning to issue a warning, and he said 5 words every American should hear. Read on for those words and 5 other life-saving points and ensure your health and the health of others. Don't miss these sure signs you have long COVID and may not even know it. So if you want to follow that, number 1, Surgeon General said, get vaccinated to protect our children under 12. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, EatThis.com, July 18th, that's 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Surgeon General. For a while there, I didn't even know who the Surgeon General. I'm like, who is this Surgeon General? Who is he? Who's that guy? Okay, so here we go. Remember, I told you I've been harping on this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I just put it on Twitter last night too. I'm really sick of these news services not doing anything about it. ZeroHedge.com, 6 hours ago. U.S. to permanently deploy 2 warships to Asian waters and counter China mission. London has of late joined Washington in deepening its security ties with Japan, now on Tuesday announcing it plans to permanently deploy a pair of warships in Southeast Asian waters off Japan at a moment tensions with China over Taiwan and other contested islands are at their highest in years. The permanent deployment is to be launched after the HMS Queen Elizabeth aircraft carrier and its strike group sail to Japan in September. This after it joins other allies, including the U.S. and Australia, in conducting a series of multinational exercises in the Philippines Sea this August, according to a defense ministry statement this week. China's doing some shit, man. They threatened Japan with nuclear bombing, nuclear weapon attack if Japan interferes with them taking Taiwan. They're saying China's saying Taiwan is ours. You know? So Britain's Defense Minister Ben Wallace unveiled that the UK will keep 2 warships in the region while in Tokyo, meeting with his Japanese counterpart, Nobuo Kishi. Following on from the strike group's inaugural deployment, the United Kingdom will permanently assign 2 ships in the region from later this year, he said. So if you want to read more about that, that was today, then this morning, 5:48 a.m. So, oh boy, here's something else. Hey, I only got 60 seconds. Let's. Okay. What is this shit? Didn't even come up. All right, well. Here we go. The Daily Beast. Okay, 30 seconds. This is the last one, folks. Stephen Colbert brutally mocks Fox News host Brian Kilmeade's idiotic COVID argument. The Late Show host compared Brian Kilmeade to a contestant on Jeopardy, realizing he spelled his own name wrong. We report you just died. With the Delta variant spreading like wildfire across the least vaccinated areas of the United States, Stephen Colbert pointed out that all the anti-vax propaganda on Fox News is not helping. So if you want to read this, July 21st, 12/21, today, thedailybeast.com, Stephen Colbert. And I had a good time. It was a good day. It was, wow, freaking wonderful. And I'm live and still working and everything else, so I gotta play. Say goodbye to the damn people on the radio, so they can watch the, watch. Listen, Mo Soul and R&B show, and then after that, music for ladies only, and then after that, dubstep. We got the EDM and the dubstep and all that electronic rave music and everything else, and then after that, headbangers. So stay tuned, you folks, and we're going to go ahead and do our thing here. All right, let's say goodbye to these folks. Yeah, I can say goodbye to you too, huh? Yeah, I can't do that. Where's the fucking thing at? Excuse me, right here. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
He's gonna screw it up.
Don't get that wrong.
Chuck's Mangled
Don't get that
News.
wrong. Be careful.